Okay, guys, we're up to part 11, Article 338. I know these are smaller sections. We're just taking them in bits and pieces to help everybody's sanity as we work through this. Chapter 3, Article 338, definition. It's service entrance cable. This is one of the cables that every one of us in the industry use. It's a single conductor or multi-conductor cable with an overall jacket usually used for service, SE cable. Multiple single conductors twisted together with no outer covering other than an optional binder that holds the conductors together. Sometimes service entrance cable comes like that. Sometimes it has the jacket on it. Okay. So there's assemblies. Type SE, service entrance cable with a flame retardant and moisture resistant jacket. That is SER or SEU, service entrance unarmored, service entrance round. SE cable, we use it regularly. 338.2 type USE cable, service entrance cable for underground, ding, 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 the U, use with a moisture resistant outer jacket that is not flame retardant. Type SE and USE cables and their fittings must be listed. Type SE cable may be used for service entrance conductors. Type SE cable may be used for branch circuits or feeder if the neutral conductor is insulated. Okay. Uses permitted, B4A, interior installations. SE cable used for interior wiring must comply with Part 2 of Article 334, NM cable, other than the ampacity restrictions of 334.80. So the way it's ran, the way it's stapled, the sizes, all of that stuff. The attic requirements of 334.23 apply here, and that's why it's a violation. You're not protected in that 6-foot pocket for the first thing. Number 3, for cables with underground conductors 10 gauge or smaller, the ampacity is limited to the 60-degree column of 310/16 if installed in thermal insulation. Exclusion. Single conductor USE or cables with multiple listings such as USE, RHH, RHW are not subject to the ampacity restrictions of the UF cable. Basically, the reason is that cable is actually an RHW or an RHH, but it meets the minimum characteristics to qualify as a USE cable. Therefore, the ampacity restrictions do not apply. Underground, with or without a raceway, use is not permitted. Okay, that's at 12A.12A. Can't use this stuff underground. Above ground, except where installed in a raceway emerging from the ground. So you can't just dog the raceway off. You can't string it across the fence like that. It's not allowed. I can promise you that. The bending radiuses for a cable, okay, it's the 5 times diameter again, the inner radius. For a cable of diameter of 1 inch, a radius of 5 inches is required. This is the diameter of a 10-inch ball. The diameter of a basketball is 9.5 inches. So when all of you have basketballs and golf balls and all kinds of stuff on your service trucks, you can explain to your foreman or owners. Why? Construction, 338 100A assemblies, cabled assemblies of multiple single USC conductors may be directly buried, and all conductors must be insulated. Note, a cabled assembly is multiple conductors twisted together. That's from 338.2, and is also called a plexed cable. We see them in triplex or quadplex more regularly. They're commonly installed in service, entrance, underground, burial type situations. B, construction, the uninsulated conductor. Type SC and USC with an overall outer jacket with two or more conductors may have an uninsulated conductor. That covers Article 338, Part 11. We're on slide 221. We only have 384 more to go.